Welcome to Modern Vibes with Dr. DrJTF, episode 255. It's Sunday, the 27th day of May, 2018. My names are Dr. DrJTF Oguzie. The title for today's topic is Open When. Once again, I am breaking ranks with myself to bring you another text published verbatim in the writing of the author. It's a must-read story that will definitely get you to learn something new. Here is the story. Dear reader, my daughter Natalia gives from the heart. One of the most meaningful gifts she gave was a basket containing a few of her friends' favorite things. But among the lip balm, candy, and fluffy socks, there were 4 envelopes. The directions written on the front of the envelopes made me take a pause. One said, "Open when you need some extra strength." And the other said, "Open when you are sad." The third said, "Open when your heart gets broken." And the fourth said, "Open when you get a bad grade." "What's inside the envelopes?" I asked her that day. "A few messages," she said as she hugged the basket to her chest and headed to the door. "Just some words to help my friend through situations that might come up." Just words to carry her through. There was nothing just about that. Barely into her teens, this child got it. She got the point. I live each day of my life desperately wanting to get it too, but so often I feel short, especially during chaotic, busy times like the end of the school year. I get caught up in what's on the outside, the tasks, the schedule, and how it looks. I forget about what's underneath, the memories, the connections, and how it feels. But the fact that another school year just came and went reminds me I don't want to miss the point this summer. Perhaps you don't either. Something that is helping me is the book Getting Back to Happy by Mark and Angel Chernoff. The other day I noticed that I've been taking it with me wherever I go. When I have a moment of wait time, I open the book. It doesn't matter if I read two paragraphs, 2 pages, or 2 chapters. I feel my breathing steady. I feel less anxious about the unknown. I feel certain I am right where I need to be. I think it's because the book is filled with small steps one can take to get unstuck, to see a different perspective, to forge a new path. I'm a big believer in the power of small steps to get closer to a life of joy, purpose, and meaning. This book has become my open when I need fuel to carry on. Late last night, I got out colorful slips of paper and wrote down a few of my favorite small step wisdoms from Mark and Angel's book. My children are both embarking on new schools, new territories, new people, new pressures, new paths. When they notice the angst, I want them to have a supply of open when, fuel to breathe, reset, and carry on. There are openings to breathe, live, and love. Openings to help us not miss the point today or in the days ahead. I am grateful to Mark and Angel. So here are my own open when. 1. Open when you feel behind or inadequate. It's not too late. You aren't behind. You're exactly where you need to be. Every step is necessary. Don't judge or berate yourself for how long your journey is taking. We all need our own time to travel our own distance. Give yourself credit and be thankful you made it this far. 2. Open when you need perspective. 10 years from now, it won't really matter what shoes you wore today, how your hair looked, or what brand of clothes you wore. What will matter is how you lived, how you loved, and what you learned along the way. 3. Open when you can't get rid of negative thoughts. The goal is not to get rid of all negative thoughts completely and feelings. That's impossible. The goal is simply to change your response to them. 4. Open when you are tired of struggling. As you struggle, remember it's far better to be exhausted from lots of effort and learning than to be tired of doing absolutely nothing. Open when you make a mistake. You can disappoint people and still be good enough. You can fail and still be smart, capable, and talented. You can let people down and still be worthwhile and deserving of the love and admiration. We all make mistakes sometimes. Take a deep breath. You're allowed to be human. Open when you need courage to take the next step. We waste our time waiting for the ideal path to appear. But it never does, because we forget that paths are made by walking, not wanting and waiting. And no, you shouldn't feel more confident before you take the next step. Taking the next step is what builds confidence. Open when you need to surrender control. Happiness is letting go of what you assume your life is supposed to look like right now, and sincerely appreciating it for everything that it is. So relax. You are enough. You have enough. You do enough. Breathe deep. Let go and just live right now, in the moment. Open when you need to remember the power of love. No matter what happens, be good to the people around you. Being good to people is a peaceful way to live and a beautiful legacy to live. When I read the words on the pages of that book, I feel like I am actually having an enlightenment heart-to-heart conversation with those wise and loving mentors. Through relatable stories and practical strategies, Mark and Angel lay out the small-step process that allowed them to move from despair and resolution to hope and positivity. Getting back to happy is much more than one couple's journey from rock bottom. It is a familiar hand in the darkness, leading you to the light of possibility and hope that's been within you all along. Only love today. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Topitup Media and Communication, Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.